I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusean territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Thanks. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. Target buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like the military.
You think you look anything like military?
Damn, that's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. A megastorm had an SMG a few days ago was approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. Fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this, too easy.
Target down. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Get the ships out of here before they're blown up! Locked on hostile.
3 minutes remaining. An S2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. Kill the target.
Another one spot. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all done? I thought it was one of you. This beast being stuck at the panel blade.
Locked on target.
Bandit behind you.
Enemy is locked on.
Enemy sighted. Enemy on my ass. Give me a hand. Got the lock.
Break, missile inbound.
Enemy on your tail. Watch out. One guy behind me. Has this guy taken it easy on me? Hostile has a lock. Help! Enemy sighted.
Just got it.
1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Grabbing. I'm locked on.
There aren't enough interceptors.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow. 30 seconds
We're
remaining.
just quietly plugging away.
is a failure. Spare Squadron, Anessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Doing well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Target down.
We just got into the
Target is still alive.
I have to break! Enemy is locked on!
Hurry up and break! Behind you! Box 2. Try to help those trapped.
Kill on target confirmed. Locked on and good to go.
Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
They're hard enough interceptors! One back is back. Ally has been shot down!
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Locked on hostile. This guy keeps easy on me?
Great shot. Keep it up. Enemy sticking in my rear. I don't know what they were keeping there, but it's all ashes now.
A missile hit you.
Bandit locked. We've got company, Spare 15.
2 minutes remaining. Target down.
Another one locked. Take this.
Burn, bitches.
I carried all that.
Spare 15 is down.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Doing well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
Spare 15 target destroyed. I've got more bad news. The megastorm Anessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Another one
citizens. 1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Look at that oil just burn up the sea. With most of the tanks, I can fix them all day.
Their target's just fish food now.
Spare 15, Sam sight down. Seconds remaining. Enemy has a lock on you. Spare 15 locked on. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm and Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Wait, bring out the trucks. Make sure they're all full. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving.
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take back.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger. We don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusean territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
The truck is vanishing in the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit. Target is down. Well done. Spare 15, target destroyed.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusean drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Triggers are down, UAV.
Some after that again. Now's our chance to retreat.
Enemy has a lock on you. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger.
Our chance of living with him.
This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. How can we be surface and the air at the same time. Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Hey, look at their drone.
Column of smoke. Who did that? Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style. I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Is this taking easy on me?
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full-man.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Mission's become way too dangerous. Can't tell we're dragging it through.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full-man. Dig around.
Weapon systems acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. Please, drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
We're not gonna lose the damn robot.
Trigger splashed a fifth bandit. He might get them all.
5 minutes remaining. Spare 15 locked on.
Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads. Seven UAVs down.
Guess there's less of them now. Glad I decided to stick around.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. 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 Pull up.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Tiger confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Caution.
Drown out. I got no vision.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position.
Trigger trashed the target.
Trigger again. It was burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Damn, we're targeted. Maybe we should have stopped the trigger after all.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15 locked.
Nickel.
Spare 15 missile. Target is still alive.
Play along, Trigger.
Spare 15 bandits down. 3 minutes remaining.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Nickel.
Target eliminated.
Nickel.
Missile away. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Stop them all.
More people stay behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Highway letting us right now.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
2 minutes remaining. It's possible Moose made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusean territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Target on radar. Spotted one. On my way.
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke, but there could be more hiding somewhere.
Missile.
1 minute remaining.
That cheers me up. Okay, you rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. Coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I want to blow stuff up to let off steam.